Hey you guys, how are you? I know it looks like I've been crying or something, like my face looks red, but I haven't. I don't know. Well, I just wanted to tell you some things that happened, baseball cap today, because, yep, it's oily hair day. But it just, something started last night, and on this 11/11/11 day, I just wanted to tell you what happened. Well, first of all, one of my students, she texted me pretty late, and she said, let me just read it to you. She said, "Hey, so I was driving today and I saw a car that had a license plate that said Matthew 325. I'm sorry, it said MTW 325. 253. Oh my. Oh, okay. It said MTW 253. And immediately I thought of Matthew 25:3. Now, God's really moving in this girl's life and showing her some prophetic stuff, so this is awesome. So she looked up the verse, and it said, I quote, "Those who were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them." And so, so she was like, I wonder what that means. And so she was asking me about it, and I was like, well, it's the parable of the 10 virgins. They all fell asleep, and, five of them were foolish, and they didn't have oil, which, Holy Spirit, they didn't have that. And so, that happened, and then right after that, I was getting ready for bed, and I decided that I was going to pull down an old journal, and I just randomly, I went like this to my shelf, like that, and I just pulled it down, and I saw the back of my journal first, and it said Dutch Sheets on it. And I remember, I totally remembered, I was like, okay, that the very first time I heard this guy's name, Dutch Sheets, I wrote it down on my journal, and so it was back in 03/04, because that's when my journal was written, in 03/04. And so I was like, whoa, because I just read an email yesterday about a prophecy about Dutch Sheets, about some prophetic dreams he's having about terrorism. Go back and you can watch the video. It's called Prophetic Dreams on Terrorism. Yeah, obviously what I just said. Sorry I'm moving this so much. I'm trying to. So, when I hold it at this angle, you don't see my double chin, because now that I'm in my late 30s, yes, that's right, I get double chin easy. Okay, so back to the story. It said Dutch Sheets, and I was like, oh my, that's crazy. So to me, it was a little bit of a confirmation about his email and the dream I had about that too. And so then I open up my journal. Let me make sure I'm on track here. I have to take notes for this kind of stuff. Yes, okay. So I open up my journal, and the very first entry was on 9/16. That's my baby's birthday, 9/16. I was like, oh, this is so cool. And so I read, there's four separate things I had written down on that day, and that was actually in 03, 9/16/03. It's my baby's birthday, 9/16. So I thought that was really cool. First entry was this is like God speaking to us. Lean your entire human personality on God. I'm sorry, it's not. Well, it's, okay. Let me back up. Lean your entire human personality on God in absolute trust and confidence in His power, wisdom, and goodness. Do not doubt or entertain unbelief in your life. He's always here for us and will always take care of us in every situation you encounter. Lifestyle of faith. I guess it started off, lean your entire human personality on God. Lean your entire human personality on God. But then I actually wrote, rest in my power, wisdom, and goodness, and on and on and on. He was speaking that to me. Then the second entry said, I'm about to do a new thing. Yeah, when my son was born, that was definitely a new thing. But also, it just is prophetic, y'all, because he is about to do a new thing. He's coming soon. And then, listen to this last entry. It says, this is God speaking to me. The thing I put inside you, because a baby grows inside a woman's belly. The thing I put inside you, the desire, the thing I showed you and told you about, is about to come to pass. So I was thinking, well, yeah, having my son, I mean, that was awesome. But like, he is just recently, as a month ago, he's put inside me a desire to see him return again. Not that I didn't desire it before, but I have just hungered and thirsted a ton to see him come back. And it's like the thing he put inside me, it's about to come to pass. That's what it said. This stuff is not coincidence, y'all. It's not. Okay? So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Oh gosh, my husband's calling. But one last thing I wanted to share with y'all, and then I got to answer the phone. The last thing I wanted to share with y'all is I was also talking to Jackie a while ago, and she said, we were talking about the parable of the 10 virgins again, and she said, we were just talking about it again, and I told her, I said, I want you to know something. I want you to remember, because she was afraid. She was like, I don't want to be foolish and all this. And I said, well, I want you to remember that all the virgins fell asleep, but 5 of them still had oil in their lamps, but 5 did not, and they were the foolish ones. And so, even though they all fell asleep, but 5 of them did not have oil and 5 of them did. But right when I said all 10 of them fell asleep, this car passed me and this license plate said Z, Z, Z. It's so crazy. So lots of awesome stuff going on. God is just, He's so good. He's showing how real He is to us in our lives. So anyways, you guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.